What is homophobia? I think homophobia is anybody who doesn't feel comfortable with themselves and they feel they need to really criticize other people's views and thoughts.
So, for me, homophobia is basically the fear of difference.
Homophobia is closed-minded people who believe marriage should be between a man and a woman.
To me, homophobia is anyone who is genuinely scared of an LGBT community, anyone who feels fear towards them or intimidated by them.
I guess negative attitudes or feelings towards those who may be or perceived to be lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, transsexual, etc., etc.
I think homophobia means basically when people have a prejudice against people who are basically have alternative lifestyles.
I think homophobia is when people are afraid of gay people and lesbians and they're not afraid to admit it and stuff.
Homophobia is when someone is scared of homosexuals.
You know, we've kind of accepted the norm as being, you know, a woman and a man, but, you know, why isn't a man and a man or a woman normal? You know, and I think it's time that we accept that everyone is different and everyone has their own choices.
I do feel that Belmont's a safe place for anybody who's homosexual or other, mainly because I've never seen any outright discrimination, and I feel most people I know are fairly open to accepting it.
I believe now that we are more accepting of, you know, all differences in all cultures, that yes, our school is a more safer place. Could it be safer? Yes, but I think we've made a lot of strides in the last, you know, 5-10 years to accommodate and to accept everyone.
In our school, I feel like I've never witnessed anything like that. Like even the slurs that you hear in other schools, like gay or fag, like I don't hear them. I don't hear people participating in the harassment of anyone who identifies themselves as a homosexual or a transgender, anyone like that, which is good.
There's one guy in my class that's like, just to bother us, he's like, that's so gay, and it bothers me, and it's not good. I don't like it.
Homophobic slurs, you hear them upwards of 10 times a day. To hear homophobic slurs, someone may not show it, and take it with a grain of salt on the outside, but it festers on the inside. It makes you question everything about yourself, your self-worth. It affects you for the rest of your life.
Just bring more awareness about how it can ruin somebody's life and stand up for somebody if you see them being bullied.
Advertise it maybe a little more, or have like mandatory sessions of like showing what it is, just telling us more about it.
Just not say like fag or queer, stuff like that around people and make them feel welcome around here.
I think advertising in more events would help prevent homophobia.
I think we could be more physically open-minded and stand up for other people, you know, in different situations and in our school.
The only reason I feel, or the only way I feel I could affect other people's views, I keep an open mind and I explain my point to other people, hopefully kick into some rational part of their brain.
think the existence of GSAs definitely made a difference in the community, in the school, but I don't know for a fact if it has decreased LGBT bullying.
I think the fact that we have a GSA here at Belmont has definitely decreased the act of coming out as being seen as a taboo, and I don't think that anyone is discriminated against just for their homosexuality or anything they identify as, because we have a GSA and because we show support to anyone regardless of their sexuality.
Alright, I'm not sure if the GSA has really done anything, because before they were put together I didn't hear of anything or see any outright acts of discrimination, but after they were put together, all I really noticed different is the announcements on the in second block.
So yes, I believe that the GSA has made a difference in our school, because it gives everyone a safe place to talk, to express, and to share how they're feeling, and I also want to hope that it allows everyone to understand that it is a norm now that, you know, we're all different and we are accepting everyone.
I think that they could do a lot more, because all that I really hear about them doing are bake sales, which are, I've only ever actually seen 2 bake sales, or the meetings that they have at lunch.
Yeah, I think so. It's a pretty positive group, and I think they could probably use a few more members, though.
What is homophobia? Tough question. I can tell you what it's not. Homophobia, it's not acceptance. It's not valuing everyone and respecting everyone regardless of their sexual orientation. And homophobia, it's not okay. Everyone is affected by homophobia, whether you yourself are the target of it, bringing shame and self-doubt to your mind, or whether you're the instigator, saying homophobic slurs, you know, pushing your friends and family away who have friends that are part of the LGBT community, or who they themselves might be part of the LGBT community. Around homophobia, everyone loses.